amazing grace. This is unfailing love, that you would take my place, that you would bear my cross, you laid down your life.
Hi there, where's your school?
Me? I go to SCLA.
Etsy, what?
Don't even know SCLA. Shall we go see now? Want to know about our school? Our school name is SCLA, Shillington Christian Leaders Academy. It's established by Pastor An of Onyang Full Gospel Church. This is our school logo created by gathering all students' opinions together. Follow me if you want to know more. Then, let me introduce our school now. The precept of our school is, if you're taken by God, you will win whatever you take. Our principle said, in the world, what kind of qualification or occupation we have is important. But the more important matter is by whom we are taken. Just like Samson with the jawbone of a donkey, Ehud with a knife, David with a tiny slingstone, if you're taken by God, you will win whatever you take. Our dream is living in front of God fabulously. We start our day with praying. Pray for the help from God and also for the blessing as we work. Pray for that we can live honestly every day as long as we feel God's love.
선생님께 인사.
In our school, not everybody needs a really high score, and we also don't compete with each other. We study as best as possible according to our dreams, and learn integrity and honesty in our daily life. As you know, the grades aren't everything in life, but we still have to try our best on it. First of all, we have to study all the basic subjects for preparing the qualification examination. We are developing our basic skills through Korean official language class, mathematics, history, social study, science, and Chinese characters. In particular, with books adapting to individual our level, Korean language class is not only good for reading activities, but also training our concentration and literacy. It also helps me a lot when studying other subjects. The best characteristic of our school is we use English a lot. Don't speak English well? Don't worry, I didn't speak English very well either. Well, in our school, all English class is processed according to each level. From phonics, Samsung English to grammar class, all of us can lay the foundation of English. And when it's time to get ready for college, we prepare TOEIC speaking, and TOEFL for getting into domestic and overseas universities. Do you want to speak English well? You can do it too, like me. One of the good aspects of our school class is that we can learn some very important lessons which are very useful to our life but cannot learn from our normal school. Through Bible Academy, we can learn Bible deeply. The story of turning to Jesus in the whole world through the Old Testament. and the story of salvation spreading from Jesus to the nations through the New Testament. Through the Bible Academy, I first learned that the Bible is interesting. And we also learn economics. Before I took the class, I felt that economics was difficult or kind adult story. But through the class, we learned how to manage the financial affairs wisely, how to devote ourselves to God, and also learn the way of serving the church. Oh, do you know what our school's second language is? 是的，我们学校的第二语言是汉语，和中国老师一起学习，比想象的要容易哦。We also have IT class, certificates class, and piano class, as well as sex education class based on Bible.
Here, then we're just sitting and studying.
Just to sit and study? It's not a SCLA. I love PE class a lot. How about you? You can experience various sports in PE classes. Physical activities like soccer, boxing, bowling, table tennis, etc. Is there anything you want to do? Then don't worry, just tell me. Our school offers a variety of physical education activities. Is that all? If you studied hard, shouldn't you enjoy the youth happily either? Our principal said, take a look at flowers when they bloom. The present is the spring of our life. Don't just be buried in studies, live by looking at the world and enjoying it. I love the world so much. We go out on the most beautiful blooming day. How happy when I am seeing beautiful flowers under the blue sky. When the nature turns to green, we go to the mountains to see it. When the flowers blossoms, we go see for it. When the tree is fresh, we can notice it. I think it's cool. It's a special class with the principal. The principal told us that whenever many difficulties arise in our life, we should learn to face hardships and overcome exams, not just hide in an umbrella and avoid the rain. Through this class, I learned that I cannot only avoid the rain, but also enjoy the rain. For someone, a rainy day can be annoying and upsetting, but at least for me, a rainy day is a day with happy memories. If we encounter uncomfortable and difficult tasks like rain in our future lives, wouldn't it be possible to overcome it with a smile without avoiding or complaining like now? Also, we do a variety of exciting and fun special activities. We are making a lot of good memories inside and outside of the classroom. How's that? From elementary to high school, all students of all ages are having a happy time together. What a wonderful school! It's the time we've been waiting for the most. It is meal time. At our school, you can eat delicious food as much as you want until you feel full. Oh my god! Incredibly diverse, healthy, and even delicious. We memorize all the menus. 얼마나 맛있게요? The secret recipe for all of these menus is love and sincerity. There is something more important than the food of the flesh. It's the most important spiritual activity at SCLA. The spiritual activities of our school are gracious and joyful. Each day begins with a dawn service, as a tithe of the day. And on Monday mornings, there is a time of grace sharing called the trees planted by the stream's water. Begin the week by sharing the grace we have received through the words of worship. The sermon is an important standard for our students to live their day. Also, pray fervently through the Kalmang Plus worship. Take intimate time with God through deep prayer. If you want to know more about the Kalmang Plus worship, search YouTube. We go on a lot of missions domestically and abroad. Especially in the Yeongnam Berger mission, it was a good opportunity to break prejudice that the mission field is only overseas and in remote areas. I still vividly remember every activity I did to preach the gospel with adults. In Vietnam, the communist country, we worshipped quietly but earnest for not being caught by the Vietnam police. On the cruise ship, we had the unforgettable experience of praising and worshiping God in the middle of Ha Long Bay. In addition, through various activities such as sailing stone camps, special dawn prayer meetings, and overseas missions, we are getting closer to God and our faith is getting stronger. Most of all, I love being able to be close to Pastor An Ho Sang. We can always feel that he truly loves us. I'm so proud of the principal who travels all over the world to preach, and I want to learn about that life. How grateful I am to grow up next to such a wonderful adult. You know what? Principal An Ho Sang prays for each student at our school. I have no regrets about coming to this school just for that. I'm so grateful to be able to meet Pastor An Ho Sang so closely, not on the screen, not in a book. Do you think you got to know our school well? I think the greatest blessing for me is that I met God, the principal, and my school. I hope you're happy too, like me. The school we build, the school we are happy, the school we meet God, meet here at the SCLA. See you!